Your presence, Lord. All right. Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 25th, 2021, and I finally got my setup together. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I was just listening to my music, asking for the Holy Spirit to swarm around me, my thoughts, my actions, my words, my expressions, everything, so that way I am focused on God, but also presenting to you all. So welcome. International Institute of Aesthetic Arts and Beauty here. Got ahead of myself. I got excited, started stuttering. Here on Facebook Live. Woo! Also recording, as well as on some other platforms, talking to you guys about this beautiful gift that God has so graciously allowed me to have. So as most of you know, who've been following, I just opened a beauty school July 6th of this year. Yay! And we are specializing in lashes, aesthetics, and instructor training. As of September 1st, the Texas instructor specialty license will no longer be recognized by the state. However, here, if you do want to teach, you will have to go through some type of training to make sure that you're able to handle the classroom, all the different dynamics that go into teaching, the different personalities, working for both virtually and in person as well. So that's what we're offering here. This month, the month of August, has been dedicated to estheticians and on some of the things that we offer. Last week, we talked about like the program about aesthetics and our next class start, which is September 21st, by the way. Today, I'll still have all that information, but I'm also going to go over steaming and doing a steaming segment today, talking about the benefits of steaming, how important it is for us as estheticians to incorporate steam into our treatments, whether we're doing a body treatment, a back treatment, or a facial treatment. We want to open the pores, help with circulation, help with product absorption, and then overall relaxation of the skin. So we'll be talking about steaming today. I have my little presentation up. I'm so proud. It took like forever to get all this stuff situated. You have to have like all these different like gadgets and features to have everything. It's like such a production, but it's fun. Anyway, so the segment today is going to be on steaming. I'm waiting for my steamer to warm up, but I'm going to do a quick PowerPoint series with you talking about the benefits of steaming. This is kind of how class rolls. If you were to attend here, we have a whole lot of production every day, streaming with our students, going over both lecture and practical practices. So lecture always covers what we're going to be doing in our practical, and then we do a hands-on where you are actually working on your mannequin or you're working on a human being and you are doing either extractions, pre-cleanse, like today we're going to do the steam, or maybe even a skin analysis. So all the different modules that Dermalogica, who is the educational skincare company that we use. Most people probably have heard of Dermalogica because they are worldwide, so they're all over the place, but they're also known for their education. So starting out, they're really, really great. The students get a Dermalogica book, and that book has ingredients. So you can use it as an ingredient book. I'm always encouraging my students, once you learn ingredients, you then know products, as well as food and what not to put into your body and what to put into your body. So they're really good with breaking all that down. So we're using them as our skincare products for the students. And they're just really great as far as explaining the different modules or the different steps of a European facial, just broken down into Dermalogica terms. So we're really excited about utilizing them. Right now, we're going through each step of a basic facial treatment. So today we did the pre-cleanse. They watched a video on draping. I'm getting ready to demo these different segments together so they have the basic steps of a European facial that then they can apply to any body part or utilize with any treatment. So this is still warming up. I don't know why it's taking forever. Probably because it's not plugged in. How awesome. Been sitting here for a doggone hour and the mess isn't plugged in. That would explain why the timer is going off and nothing is occurring because it's not plugged in. You have to plug things in order for them to work. Anyway, one of these days I'll get it together. Okay, so we are going to talk about steaming and why it is such an important aspect of a facial. Going over the benefits, let me get situated here, of steaming and why we want to incorporate it in not just our facial treatments, but in all of our treatments with our clients so they can get the best benefits. Next go around when we talk about steaming. Oh, what is this? It's probably eyelash glue. I try to be cute, y'all. I got my hair done, trying to be, a beautiful black queen over the weekend. Rock some lashes, got my nails done, trying to be all cute. It didn't last long. It did not last long. I went and worked out and it was a wrap. It was a wrap. But anyways, it's probably was eyelash glue. I wanted to feel pretty. My skin, I got to get back to it. Working on my skin. One thing as a professional, beauty professional, it's like you're always working on everybody else, but then it's like when you have time for you. So I'm trying to be better at making time for me. And I have to go get my hip adjusted. I went running this morning. It's not good. Anyway, I need to scooch over here and grab a couple of things so that, oh, please don't drop. Again, I dropped it. Definitely dropped it. Pretty sure I dropped it. Horrible. Let's see. Gonna go over a few things. Have an extra mess to clean up. That's lovely. I love cleaning up messes. It's my favorite thing to do in the entire world is to clean up a mess, especially a mess that I made. Anyway, so I'm going to read a little bit here from the book. One thing that I do with the students is we read the text. Most of us don't read anymore. We are in like a readless society these days. So reading is very important as an esthetician to continue your learning with constant changes. I mean, stuff's changing every day between devices, a product, a service, something's always coming out because people are very creative. They are customizing different things and coming up with all sorts of kinds of devices, handheld devices or personalized devices, where before we just had the big, huge machines. And now we have devices that we can literally hold in our hands and utilize and get some of the same benefits. Maybe not as much because it doesn't have as much power as if it was a huge, large steamer or machine, but it still will give some benefits where you can tell a difference. All right, so many estheticians consider the steamer to be the most important machine used in aesthetics. Word aesthetic machine, get it? There are many benefits to steaming the skin. Skin helps to stimulate circulation. So one of the benefits, and I'm just going to try to use this, I'm still new using this, is, what did we say? Stimulate circulation. Gonna work. Switch that. Okay. So that's one benefit of steam. When we're talking about stimulating circulation, we are getting the blood flowing within the skin. One really cool thing as estheticians that we have the ability to tap into is something called microcirculation, which is where it's the blood flow between like the smaller blood vessels, the capillaries and veins within the skin. And when that's occurring, nutrients is being pumped to the skin or through the skin, if you will, along with oxygen. And we need oxygen in our skin. It's very important. We don't need too much oxygen, but we do need oxygen in our skin. It can help get rid of bacteria. Oxygen is also one of the molecules, a part of water, H2O, right? In conjunction with hydrogen. So those are some of the elements that make up our cells. So we need those particular elements in our skin to help with stimulating, I lost my train of thought, to help with stimulating circulation, also opening the pores. And then with oxygen, it can also bring antibacterial effects. So someone that may have low grades of acne may experience a benefit from coming in and you utilizing steam on them. Circulation, it's also going to soften the sebum and other debris within the skin. So one thing that we like to do as estheticians before we do our extractions is we want to soften the sebum and debris in the skin. So the sebum is going to be the oil, right? That's in our skin. And then the debris can be all the other stuff, whether it's waste, dead skin cells, other matter that has accumulated within the follicle and it's just sitting there. So utilizing steam will help soften all of that. So then you're able to extract it out of the skin. Almost there. It's also going to warm and relax skin tissues. So that's another benefit of steaming, warming and relaxing skin tissues. So look right. I guess it needs to look better. Warming and relaxing skin tissues, making it easier for extractions. Yay, the steam! Like I just said, so it's going to make it easier for extractions. I'm going to turn this off for just a second because I'm going to wash my face before I steam. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. They can also have antiseptic effects, right? That will help with sinuses and congestion within the skin. So if you're struggling even with breathing sometimes and you have maybe minor respiratory issues, you can put just lost my train of thought. Essential oils, if you have a basket in your steamer in there and be breathing in, let's say, calming or tea tree oil, that can be antibacterial. Chamomile can be calming. You're breathing in those different oils to open up your passageways. It's also going to open up your skin as well. So that's where the sinus and congestion come in. You'll hear oftentimes diffusing your house helps you breathe better when you have fresh air, you're breathing in fresh molecules. It is coming more to pass that climate and air pollution is affecting our skin both internally and externally. Externally, it can age us quicker. Aging can be seen with pigmentation, fine lines, and wrinkles. And then internally, it can be causing the cells not to rejuvenate properly or to rejuvenate with not having all of the electrons, protons, and neutrons in place. So warming and stimulating, helping congestion. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fix it. It's going to take too long. Helping with congestion, and let's see what else. Having an antiseptic effect, and then helping with problematic or acne type skin. We want to not use too much steam if someone has sensitized or sensitive skin, because if it's already inflamed, we don't want to bring lots of heat to that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn my steam back on, start my cleanse. I have all my little setup here. I got myself some gloves. Even though I'm working on myself, I still like to put gloves on so I make sure that my face gets all of the product and my hands don't. We're going to be using pre-cleanse. Pre-cleanse is pretty cool because it is an oil-based cleanser that is good for removing makeup and oil and debris, right? To help soften. My skin's a little bit thicker and I'm a darker Fitzpatrick type. So I'm going to go ahead and use the steam through this. One technique that we do teach here at the school is that learning the different skin types and different skin conditions of our students. Of our clients, can help us determine if we want to steam them the whole time, if we only want to steam them for a part of the treatment, or we don't want. Going to do extractions though, it is good to steam your client somewhat, so that way you can soften all that stuff in the skin, help with circulation, relax the muscles and the tissues within the skin, as well as prep the skin for extractions. So typically when you do your pre-cleanse, you're also going to remove your makeup. I didn't get the cotton pads because I have on eyelashes, but you want to make sure you do a thorough cleanse and get all of the makeup off. I usually don't wear a lot of makeup anymore, but I did because I knew I was doing this segment and I wanted to show how their product works and part of the reason why we use it. You guys can see with the steam, and I didn't put on any water. This is all just purely the pre-cleanse. Now I'm going to go back and emulsify it with the water. I'm going to put my hands in front of the steam a little bit because it's always nice to put one product on. And now I'm going to emulsify the product and it will help break down all the crap on my skin even a little bit further. So I'm getting antibacterial effects. I'm opening my pores. I'm also helping with my breathing. I'm helping with the circulation within the skin between the smaller blood vessels. Also, any congestion that's superficial, meaning it's in the top layers of the skin and it's just at the surface, will also be a lot easier to come out if I do extractions, or it'll purge on its own. Typically, if someone has thicker skins, we'll steam 10 to 30 minutes through the facial because you're not going to steam when you're doing your analysis. You can't see. You're also not going to be steaming during the end of the facial when you do your rest of my lungs and inverse change, your dermal layering. So that is pretty much what we teach, our steaming segment. Next time we do steaming, we'll do a towel and I'll show you guys crock pot way. And then you can also do a steaming with, what's it called? With, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, with the bowl. When you just have the bowl and it's sitting over your face, you can see. Normally, I would get another thing of water, but I didn't today. And now I have a clean canvas to start my skin analysis, which I'm then going to analyze the skin and determine the rest of her treatment, or the rest of my treatment, her treatment. The rest of my treatment, I'm also going to determine the products that I'm going to use. So not only the treatment as far as the service, but also the products. What products am I going to use? That's not what. And then if I need to send my client home with any products, I'm going to determine that. I'm going to determine their skin type. I'm going to determine any conditions. I'm going to determine their Fitzpatrick type, their next treatment. All that good stuff needs to be being determined during your skin analysis. So that way you can educate your clients on what you see based off your consultation. And you guys or you're based off what you're looking at in your consultation, and then also your recommendations. So thank you for chiming in. As usual, it was a pleasure. Now I can't turn off the steam. Oh gosh. It was horrible. Come on, you can do this. Okay, cool. I did not mean to get the steamers with the freaking beepers. I was so mad when I noticed that. I'm gonna finish my facial, get my treatment cleanser. I've really let my face go down. I need to work on my pretty girl back in the day when I was young, you know. But anyway, remember the benefits of steaming. Stimulates circulation, softens the sebum and debris in the skin, warms and relaxes the skin tissues. And then I wanted to put one more, but my thing is jacking up. Then it's also going to, come on, don't be a dude. I don't know how to switch this back. Gonna be on. And then it's also, can I? Ugh, just good for congestion. I don't think I can do it. Nope, it's gonna be silly. Good for congestion. There we go. Of the skin. Just forget it. Just forget it. Congestion of the skin, helping with respiratory issues, opening the pores for extractions, helping with circulation. And then also it's really good for product penetration. So oftentimes you'll see people steaming kind of like with diet, blah, blah, blah. What I did, putting the pre-cleanse on and then steaming. So that way the pre-cleanse can penetrate deeper into the skin and really get that deep cleanse. So thanks for tuning in. Our next class enrollment is Tuesday, September, our next class start is Tuesday, September 21st. Our class enrollment ends Tuesday, September 7th, 2 weeks always before the next class start. We're enrolling for our instructor training program. We're enrolling for our aesthetics and our specialty lash license programs. Visit us online at www.iioaab.education or hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, email, call us, whatever. We're around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are interested in becoming a licensed esthetician or specialty lash tech here in the state of Texas. We have all the requirements. Yes, we are TDLR. TDLR, I don't want to say certified, but registered, I guess, would be a good word. Anyway, check us out next Wednesday. We'll be back doing another segment. It'll be a new month. We're going to start doing our open houses. And thank you for watching. Have a blessed evening. Stay safe, stay prayed up, stay encouraged, and I wish everybody well. God bless.